Marty, so about 10 weeks out from the captain's ride, mate. What should we be doing with the indoor training? What sort of routine should everyone be doing now?
We should be at least on the indoor trainer for about half an hour, twice a week. And that will give us a good sort of base to get going if you're really time poor through the week. And you've got to get as much as you can in before the weekend comes. If you do some really hard stuff on the indoor trainer, then it's going to come a lot easier on the weekend when you do your longer rides. So on the indoor trainer, if you haven't started on one before, you really only need to spend about half an hour on them. And we break it up into 3 by 5 minute efforts initially, and you can build on those efforts, make it 4 by 5 minute efforts a few weeks down the track, and increase the intensity. We can go to 6 minute efforts. So there's endless possibilities on here. But the idea is to really get strength in the legs, because we're going to be doing so much climbing. So we want to be able to get a high cadence or high revs up on the pedals in the hardest gear we can push.
So what are we doing to start with? How long do we warm up for before we get into it?
So because we want to just get going quickly, 5 minute warm up is enough normally. And then we'll use our trusty clock down here to count down the minutes as we're doing the first effort. And just to throw a little bit of excitement in, we'll ramp up in the last minute of each effort. And then with the last 15 seconds, we'll do an all-out sprint.
Rightio. When do you want to start?
Let's go. All right, so effort one.
So what sort of cadence are we doing here, and how do we work it out if we haven't got a...
If we haven't got cadence on our computer, then it's pretty easy to do. If you're using a clock like this, you just need to pedal 14 to 15 revs every 10 seconds. So if you see here, we're coming up 10 seconds, we go now. This is about
3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect.
Okay, and times that by 6, so we've got 90.
That's it.
Okay.
Perfect. So we know that 90 RPM is the ideal cadence for cycling. It's the most efficient. And sometimes we're doing it too easy on the indoor trainer, so we might go up a gear to give it a bit more resistance, but still hold 90. So the idea is to go as hard as you can, but still be able to maintain this at the end of the 5 minutes. So if you see at the end of the 5 minutes, you're really struggling to keep the 90 RPM, then we just go to an easier gear. So you can...
So for those people who are just sort of starting out, what the top half of your body, is that relaxed, or your tense? How should you be feeling, like your neck and back?
Absolutely.
And arms?
So you see that if the bike's set up properly, then the upper body is quite relaxed. We can just move our arms around like this. A lot has to do with the bike fit, how the tilt of the saddle is. That'll make a massive difference to how nicely you're sitting on the bike. If you notice your saddle's tilted too forward, you're loading up your arms and your traps around your neck, and after 20 k's you're in all sorts of pain. So basically when you're pedaling, you should be able to let go of the bars and pedal and be really comfortable. If you're on the road, the bike will track nice and straight. If you're tilted down or the position's out, the bike will be all over the place.
All right, Marty, so we're coming up towards 4 minutes, so what are we going to be doing the last minute? Once we get that clock another few seconds, we've got 1 minute to go. What are we doing now?
All right, so we're going to go and ramp up in this last minute now. So we're looking at the second hand of the clock, which beats looking at the Garmin. So we've got 1 to go. So slightly increase the revs, might go up to about 95, 100. And just build up for this sprint we're doing at the end. So I have 45 seconds now, going a little faster, keeping the legs really smooth, upper body relaxed still. I really feel the legs burning now. 30 seconds to go. If the gear's a bit too easy, we can go a harder one. So with 20 seconds to go, we're getting ready for an all-out sprint.
In the hardest gear possible?
So the last 15, not in the hardest gear, same gear you're in. As hard as you can go, let's sprint. Go fast. Strong. Push. Push to the end. Push. Easy here. So now,
That's a good workout.
yeah, and that's effort 1.